So hello, today I will talk about don't make it convenient for others if you do not feel comfortable. Okay, so your comfort, your space, your boundaries are non-negotiable things, okay, as a woman, are non-negotiable. So do not fear or do not negotiate that, okay? Just to keep some form of comfort or peace that is not there. Have peace within yourself, but you need to make sure that your environment is adapting onto you. And you do that by commanding it, by demanding it, and not by discussing it, okay? I think a lot of women are like, actually every woman, because this is basically how the system is working, okay, everything is set up in that way, are used to dim themselves or to make themselves smaller or to negotiate their space and their integrity and their serenity to make things work, to make it comfortable, but do not make it work, you know? Do not make it work. Do not make it work. It's like, I mean, it's not your job. Do you get paid to do that? No, you don't. So take up the space and people have to adapt to you, okay? People have to adapt to you. This is like, it's not a asking, get out of that mode, but of the it's your requirement, okay? Get out of that mode and get in the bad mode, get in the evil mode, because people respect dominance no matter who it shows, okay? People respect dominance, certainty, and confidence. So you need to be dominant, certain, and confident in yourself, and make sure nobody's crossing that. And get rid of that ego. Okay, get rid of that ego, because I know. But the biggest thing, like the biggest issue for a woman is the ego, okay? You don't need to prove something, girl. You know, you don't need to prove something neither to the outer world, nor to the people around you, nor to somebody else. You do not need to prove anything. The ego is hindering you, okay? It's hindering you and is keeping you from what you need to do to actually get what it is that you want, okay? So in this video there are 3 main topics squeezed in one video. So the first one is to not negotiate the space that you need, okay? Not negotiate that. That is your birthright. Second of all, yes, like be dominant, be confident, be certain. Second of all, get rid of your ego so you can handle and you can do what it is that you need to do in that situation to get what it is that you want, okay? So you need to get rid of that ego. And the third point is to never settle and to never give up, okay? To never settle and to never give up. You know what you deserve and you know what you want from this life, and you, like, definitely, okay, you will get it. You will get it. It's so important how you talk to yourself, okay? It's so important how you talk to yourself. Okay, maybe you're not there yet, okay? Yet. But it doesn't mean that you will not get there. Look, in life, there is no such thing as failing, okay? Failure is a part you learn. Whenever you fail or whenever you don't get it the right way or how you want it, you learn a new way, you learn a new strategy, you learn a new tactic, you learn, and you never give up, and you get it, okay? Believe me, you get it, what you want. Okay, so let me go further more into detail. The first point, when I told you, be dominant. Dominance is attractive, first of all, and second of all, it's accepted. It's a non-gender thing. Okay, it's a non-gender biased thing. Why? Dominance is what you take. Power is what you take. And it's a quite aggressive and it's a quite mean and evil move, or you as a woman you would consider it as that, quite mean and evil, but it is what you need to do. You know, you were brainwashed and you were like conditioned or groomed into being nice and to being kind, when this is never, you should never be like that. Okay, what does mean dominance? You don't conquer people, but you're dominant in yourself, like in your confidence, in your certainty, in your path, in your action. You're dominant, okay? In your decision, in your how you walk, how you talk, you're dominant and confident. Like you're dominant about your reality, your space, like next to you, okay? So then the second point is to get rid of the ego. Sometimes the ego is good. You need to know when to use it and when to use what. But a lot of times what is standing in what you want is your ego, okay? Is your ego. It's the story you tell about yourself. I mean, you're not a man. You don't need to prove nobody nothing, you know? Nothing. You don't need to be successful. You don't need to be somewhere as a woman. Like, you need to understand that nobody's asking you. Nobody is asking you to be somewhere, you know? Like, you need to be nowhere. Get rid of that ego. Or even if somebody's asking you to be that, I mean, you know, like, you for yourself, you need to know that you're valuable and that your worth and that your value is tied to nothing but yourself. So you need to not prove nothing to nobody. You need to just get what you want, and hence you must get rid of that ego. So, and the last point is to never settle and to never give up. That is so important. Never settle and never give up, because you know what it is that you deserve, and everybody else also know it. They just hope that you do not know your worth, but they also know you know your worth. So it's up to you to get what it is that you want and to get what it is that you deserve. There is no such thing as failure. You just learn how to approach it the right way and how to get it the right way, okay? With every step, with every move, with everything that you try to figure it out, you come closer, you come more certain, you become more certain in your worth, you become more certain in yourself. You know how to negotiate, you become a feeling of that. Because let me tell you something, as a woman, you do not need to participate in anything that is outside there. You can get what it is that you want tomorrow, in the next breath, okay? That is your superpower. Don't forget it. So be smart, love yourself, be proud, never settle, and yes, I love you.